Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so this is according to TMZ.com. So, Jeannie Mai, is it Jeannie? Yeah, Jeannie. Y'all had to teach me how to say her name. I was saying, girl, I was calling her Jeannie. What was I calling that lady? What was I calling that lady? I think I was calling her Jeannie, Jeannie Mae Jenkins. I was calling that lady Jeannie. What was I calling her Jeannie? I think I was calling her Jenny. I think I was calling her Jeannie Mae Jenkins. Yes, yes. Y'all know I will make a name up. Hello. Jeannie Mai to Jeezy. I want my money and my car titles like we agreed to. Again, this is according to TMZ. Jeannie Mai claims Jeezy is not complying with the terms of their divorce settlement. She says he owes her a ton of money and paperwork for two sets of wills, according to new legal docs obtained by TMZ. The talk show host says her rapper ex husband is not following through with a bunch of things they agreed to when they finalized their split. Jeannie says their divorce settlement calls for Jeezy to pay her for daycare costs and school tuition for their child, deposit at least $500,000 in an interest-bearing account for the kid, transfer the title for two cars, and cover 4 months of her rent. Thing is, Jeannie claims Jeezy failed to follow through on these things, and she says he's ghosting her and hanging her out to dry. In the docs, Jeannie claims Jeezy already owes her $4,000 for tuition and childcare costs, and she says he hasn't given her access to the 500K account he was supposed to set up for their daughter. As for the cars, Jeannie says their divorce settlement called for her to walk away from their marriage with a 2021 Range Rover and a 2022 Ford Bronco. But she says Jeezy has yet to transfer the titles over to her, preventing her from being able to insure the vehicles and delaying her ability to have the Bronco shipped from Atlanta to Los Angeles. Jeannie, girl, this is nothing new, girl. Remember the other baby mama? She was saying, I think that Jeezy was ordered to uh, buy her a new car, and he basically wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. So this is nothing new for Jeezy. Okay, this is nothing new, girl. But quiet as it's kept, girl. You already knew that, Jeannie. You just thought you was gonna be treated differently. Jeannie also claims the divorce settlement calls for Jeezy to cover her rent for May through August, but she says he's yet to reimburse her and owes $92,417.39 for nearly 4 months of rent payment. Girl, hold up, baby. How much is her rent? Girl, the girls is paying. Come on, hold up. Let me read this again. Jeannie also claims the divorce settlement calls for Jeezy to cover her rent for May through August, but she says he's yet to reimburse her and owes $92,417.39 for nearly 4 months of rent. Baby, hold up, baby. Let me get my calculator out. Baby, that's how much. Girl, how much is her rent a month? Girl, that's 4 months. Girl, hold up, baby. The girl, baby, y'all living good. Okay. Shout out to the girls who living good. Hold up. 92,000. Girl, let's get y'all calculators out. $92,417.39 divided by 4. Baby, her rent is $23,104 a month. I know. Girl. Baby, is her rent $23,000? 100 $23,104.34 a month. That's what I got. They say that he owes her for nearly 4 months of rent. May, June, July, August. He was supposed to pay the rent. That's what the court ordered. And he says she says he has not reimbursed her 92,400. Hey, but Jenny rent is $23,104.34 a month. Girl, I'm not mad at the girl. If you got it, honey. Girl, if you got it, I'm not even mad at you. TMZ broke the story. Jeannie and Jeezy finalized the divorce June the 11th, and the settlement was put under seal. As such, this is the first peek into their agreement. Jeannie says her lawyers have tried to get Jeezy to follow the terms of their settlement by going through his team, but she says his side stopped responding in July, and now she's asking the court for help enforcing the settlement. She wants him to be held in contempt and is going after him for what she says he owes plus interest. I mean, girl, if that's what y'all settled to, I mean, it's only fair, girl. I mean, listen, if that's what they, if that was part of the settlement agreement that they reached, then that's what it is. You know, girl, I'm sure Jeannie is running around here wishing that she kept her dark meat on the side. Girl, when somebody left a comment on the neighborhood talk, when I tell you I hollered, girl, somebody said, hold on, let me go to the comment. Somebody put, welcome to the baby mama life, friend. Kick your shoes off and relax. It's going to be a long ride. Kids are a blessing. They really are. Babies are a blessing. But can you imagine going through your life saying you don't want kids just to turn around and have a kid? And then, girl, this is the stuff you're going through with your baby daddy? Oh, girl. My head will be hurting every day. Every day. All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next story. Now, this is actually really, really, really sad. So if you are someone who is sensitive, if you just don't want to hear this story, I would suggest you just go to the next topic. But we're going to be talking about Rich Homie Quan, and also the 911 call that has been circulating around the World Wide Web. So, heartbreaking 911 call from Rich Homie Quan's longtime girlfriend reveals he was found on a couch without a heartbeat. So, this is according to Hollywood Unlocked. So, following the tragic and unexpected news of Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan passing away, audio has been released from the heartbreaking 911 call that his longtime girlfriend made upon finding him on the couch without a heartbeat. As we previously shared earlier, Rich Homie Quan was confirmed deceased after fellow rapper Bootsy took to social media claiming he was told of his passing. According to the platinum-selling rapper's family and rep for Fulton County, he died on Thursday, September the 5th, in his Atlanta home. They go on to say that he was 34 years old. Upon their initial report, Rich Homie Quan revealed to TMZ that they were shattered and heartbroken by his sudden death. His official cause of death has not been reported, but the family is searching for answers. Boosie came out and said that he heard that he OD'd. Following their initial report, TMZ obtained the 911 call for Rich Homie Quan's death, in which his longtime girlfriend, Amber Williams, told the dispatcher that she found him on the couch, not breathing and without a heartbeat. She also revealed that when she tried to move him, he started foaming at the mouth. As the call began, Williams told the dispatcher her name, address, and which emergency unit she required. She frantically replied, "I need an ambulance." I'm going to play the 911 call, but I tell y'all, I was so aggravated and irritated. Really about the 911 dispatcher. I just want to say this before I play the call. I think that we don't know how we'll handle a situation until we're put in that situation. I do believe that this is something that happened a lot, where he probably passed out on the couch and she would just go throw a blanket on him and go on about her day. I don't think this was something that was new. I think this was like a routine for them. I really do believe that. That's why I don't think that she really felt the need to see if he had a heartbeat, a pulse. Let me just play the audio, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think just about the audio altogether. And then, of course, I'm going to tell you what I think.
Police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. and I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything, and I turn him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you got to get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Dre?
He's not here.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he's not. His heart not beating or anything.
I know that had to be terrifying and traumatizing for the girlfriend. And again, I don't think it's fair to say what we would do in a situation, because we can go through the motions of what we would have done and this is what I would have done, but you never know until you're in that position. I'll be honest and say I thought about it because first I wasn't gonna say nothing, then I thought about it. I'll be honest and say that I did kind of get frustrated at the girlfriend because I felt like, and again, I just want to say you never know what you'll do when you're in a situation like that. But I did kind of get frustrated at the girlfriend because I felt like, girl, why are we going through this whole story of trying to explain what happened, girl? The first thing that would have popped, again, everybody handles stuff differently. You don't know until you're in that situation. But the first thing I would have thought that she would have done was just straight out said, my boyfriend is not breathing. Girl, you trying to go through the whole story about, girl, what happened, girl, the night before you put a blanket on him because he always, girl, what? Yeah. But who really, 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 really made me want to pop in her face was the 911 dispatcher. Girl, why are you not listening to this woman? Girl, what do you mean I can't hear you? Now I don't know how it was on the phone call. Okay? I'm not a 911 dispatcher. My nerves will be too bad. I will be on the phone hollering and screaming and crying with y'all. Hello? You're just a mess. You hollering, I'm hollering. You crying, I'm crying. You talk, girl, he not breathing. Okay, girl, dramatic. Girl, I wouldn't do good. Girl, I'm gonna heighten the situation. But it sounded like the 911 dispatcher. You know who she reminded me of? She reminded me of this girl. One time I had to call AT&T, and it sounded like she was probably over there eating on a beef jerky and some jelly beans, just ghetto fish. And that's what she reminded me of. Like she was just probably sitting there, girl, probably eating a bag of Cheetos in a pickle. Now what is it? I'm sorry, I can't hear you, ma'am. You said he's not breathing. Girl, what? I get that y'all. I would assume that a 911 dispatcher, for those who, if that's your occupation, let us know. You are to remain calm, right? You can't be like me. You can't queen out and act a fool because that ain't gonna help nobody. So I get that you're supposed to. I'm assuming you're supposed to remain calm, right? But I felt like the girlfriend had to repeat herself too many times. Girl, you heard he wasn't. I'm trying to figure out how was it so hard for her to hear what was going on when we heard the phone call. Again, maybe it was different because she was on the actual phone call and she probably did have an issue hearing her, but it sounded very clear to me. Um, is there a defibrillator? Girl, I don't even know what that is. Girl, what? What? Girl, I would have been so frustrated at the. I would have been so frustrated at that now at the dispatcher. Girl, I just told you my man ain't breathing. I don't know what's going on. He foaming at the mouth. Girl, what? Now, again, I feel like this is something that happens all the time as far as him falling asleep on the couch. I do believe that there was probably something set into play where if things got bad, she called the father first. She called the father first and then she called 911. It's just sad all around. I'm not a big rap fan. The girls know that I'm more of an R&B pop type of girl, but I will say, girl, all BS aside, walkthrough, flex, and lifestyle, girl, takes me out every time. Girl, if you want to see me, if you want to see a nasty shoulder bounce, girl, if you want to see me get up and do a little nasty one too, girl, put walkthrough, put flex or lifestyle on. Girl, I become a hood nigga in a heartbeat when lifestyle come on. Okay, I don't know nothing about it. But girl, yeah, it's sad because when people die, like when celebrities die, I'm not really just this person who's just like falling down to my knees. But I have to say, and I said this last night on my live, that when I opened up my phone and I saw that he had passed away, girl, I really did kind of like gag, like, oh my god, like what's going on? I felt the same way when Takeoff was unalived. Like, oh my god, what's going on? I hope his family is okay. I hope the young lady, his girlfriend, is doing the best that she can do. um I hope that she gets into therapy because I'm sure she'll probably need it. Again, you finding your boyfriend unalive in your home, foaming at the mouth. I don't think anyone should have to go through something like that. But yes, I just wanted to come and talk about that again. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about the 911 call. Um, you know, I don't want to be too tacky and too insensitive because it's too soon. But those are some of my thoughts. I'll just leave it at that. All right, y'all. So some of you may not know this person, Ciara Gates. She is a cast member from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So listen to this. Love and Hip Hop star Siara Thomas. That's her. She just got married. Um, wait, is it Thomas? Is it Gates? I think that's her marital name. Oh yeah, I think that is. Her maiden name is Gates. So Love and Hip Hop star Siara Thomas says paperwork shouldn't be involved while discussing if she'll sign a prenup with husband Xavier Thomas. So Siara Thomas shared her stance on prenups, making it clear she's not a fan. The 35-year-old Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star, formerly known as Ciara Gates, recently discussed her thoughts on prenups during an appearance on Keisha Kayor's podcast, All Things Keisha Kayor. In a teaser for the interview dropping later today, September the 5th, Ciara Thomas, who was still engaged to Xavier Thomas at the time of the recording, shared her perspective on prenups, stating she's married now. In a marriage, I feel like when it's God sent and heaven sent, and you know that's the person truly meant for you, then there shouldn't be any type of paperwork involved. Even though I feel like marriage is like a business, girl. Full stop. Let me keep going. Throughout Siara Thomas comments, Keisha was seen shaking her head in disagreement. Cause you sound like a fool. That's what Keisha was thinking. Girl, you sound like a fool. In the comments under the podcast teaser, Siara clarified, "My husband suggested a prenup. I wasn't even thinking of one." Girl, y'all be trying to act like because these men suggest a prenup that y'all still can't be getting used. Girl, Siara is the one out here telling people that she's a millionaire. Y'all ain't learned nothing. Y'all ain't. When I say y'all don't learn nothing. It is foolish. It scratch that. It's stupid for Siara to say that she knows that even though I feel like marriage is like a business, which it is, and you still not go through the necessary steps, the necessary paperwork in order to protect the business. Girl, you sound like a fool for even acknowledging that you feel like marriage is like a business. And it is. That's why it involves a judge, paperwork. Hello? Hello? It requires signatures. Hello? It is a business. And especially when it's a little bit of money involved, it's a business. And again, I think it's dumb and stupid for Siara to even let the public know that she feels that way and still may not even get a prenup. While the full podcast episode promises to offer more insights into Siara's views, it's important to note that Siara and her now husband Xavier recently celebrated their wedding. So again, maybe we just only got a glimpse of what Siara said, and I'm hoping she said towards the end. However, I still did get a prenup. I'm hoping that's what she said. Because Siara has come out and let us know that she is a millionaire. And from what the people say, that boy is just somebody who was ripping around in the streets. I don't know if that's true or not. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's one thing I would still say it's dumb, but it's one thing for you to not to even think about a prenup, but for you to, I'm sorry, even think that you're to even relate your marriage to being a business. But Siara is literally telling the people that yes, I look. What did she say? Let me make sure. Even though I feel like marriage is like a business. Well, if you know that, if you feel that way, then why would you not do what you need to do in order to protect your business? Because she gonna be the next one up paying a man spousal support. She'll learn. She'll learn. A hard head make a soft ass in a dry bank account. Y'all better ask Rachel Lindsay and all the other girls I heard giving these niggas their money. Okay. I wasn't even thinking about a prenup. He was. He was trying to make sure you ain't got. I'm just gonna offer. Hey, you think we should do a prenup? Oh no, baby, that's so sweet. So you really not after my money? That's how. So he really not after my money because he the one who brought up a prenup. I didn't. So that lets me know that he really not after my money until they after your money. Okay. Anyways, girl, it ain't my money. Shout out to Siara, girl. Since you just giving away money all freely, girls, cash out me a couple of dollars, helpful. Girl, anyway, I like Siara. I do. I just think she's being foolish in this moment when it comes to her. Hopefully, girl, she got a prenup, but I just think she sounds foolish not getting a prenup and acknowledging that she knows that marriage is like a business. It is what it is. All right, I'm going. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.